back with another video. So in this video, I want to go over the shopping cart trick in entirety, you guys. So remember, the shopping cart trick is how you can get approved for credit cards without them actually pulling your credit score. And two, it don't matter what credit score you got because they're not going to actually pull your credit. So you're going to be able to get approved for credit cards. And then two, you will see here other clients saying, oh my gosh, I was able to get approved for $4,000. You know, I was able to get approved for, you know, different credit cards. So in this video, I want to tell you guys like how easy it can be. And remember too, I have my guide below with the shopping cart trick. It's over 60 credit cards. I know I'm going to only tell you guys about one of them, but I want you guys to get the guide because not only can you do this trick, you know, with the Victoria's Secrets that I'm going to tell you guys about, or even a Visa, you guys can go and try all the other credit cards. So keep that in mind, you guys. So when you want to go ahead and do the shopping cart trick with like Victoria's Secrets or like say with a Visa, with the Good Sam Visa credit card, what I want you guys to do is go to Factor Trust first and opt in. So go to Factor Trust, go ahead and opt in. Now when you opt in, all you're doing is telling the credit bureaus like, hey, I'm trying to get a credit card. Tell all the credit card companies I'm trying to get a credit card. That way our trick can work, right? So they need to know we're on the market to get a credit card. So now that they know that we're actually on the market to get a credit card, what I want you guys to do is make sure that you are allowing pop-ups. So I work on a desktop to do the shopping cart trick. You guys can work on a phone. Some people say if you're going to work on a phone, make sure that you are using an incognito mode and you're actually using like the Chrome browser on the desktop view, not like on a mobile view or the desktop view. But make sure you allow pop-ups, make sure you clear your cookies, and make sure you're in incognito mode. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to like the Victoria's Secret website, right? Go to Victoria's Secret, go ahead and add, you know, $200 to $250 worth of items to your card. Now, when you go ahead and add these items to your card, I want you to act like you're going to check out. So I want you to check out as a guest. Now, as you're checking out as a guest, you're going to put in all your information, that same information that you put into Factor Trust. Remember, you have to do Factor Trust first. That same information that you put into Factor Trust, I want you to actually put it in here too. So I want you to actually put it in on the checkout screen. So you remember, you're checking out as a guest. But go ahead and put all the information in. As you're putting your information in, when you go ahead and click continue to shipping, they're going to give you a pop-up saying, hey, you're pre-approved for the Victoria's Secret credit card. So that's like a shopping cart trick. That's like you're tricking Victoria's Secret to give you a credit card that maybe they wouldn't have gave it to you before because your credit's probably not the best. Now I've seen people get approved for, you know, $250 all the way to $1,000 for this card, and this card is really good for holidays too, you guys. Like the holidays is coming up, so if you like, I can't get a gift right now, you know, whatever your situation may be, but you know I'm going to be able to pay it later on, then you may want to get that credit card. And if your credit score is not that good and you need to get credit cards, the shopping cart trick is excellent for you. But don't forget too, you guys, look down the description. I have the guide down there for you. So all you have to do is so many credit cards on that guide. All you have to do is just follow that guide and follow the instructions too, and then you should be able to get approved for these credit cards. Now let me tell you different things that will like enable you from getting the credit cards. So the thing is, I really want you guys to make sure that you allow pop-ups. If you do not allow the pop-up, because don't forget that all this is a pop-up. You get the pop-up, you're going to see it randomly pops up and say, hey, you're pre-approved. So that's what we really want to see. But if you're not getting that pop-up, then it's like you're not going to be able to get that card, you know. So make sure you're allowing pop-ups. A lot of people not allowing pop-ups, so it's not really working for them. Now another thing I want you to do is just make sure you're in incognito mode. Incognito mode means that you're browsing the web without them actually tracking you or knowing who you are. A lot of times if they know what website you were on before, they know that you're trying to get credit cards, they're probably not going to approve you. It sounds horrible, right? But that it is what it is, right? So make sure that you're in incognito mode when you're browsing. So I love to do it on the desktop. I actually got a desktop like just to do the shopping cart trick, you guys. So I really want you to do it on the desktop, but a lot of people getting approved using their Android phone or their Apple phone. So go ahead and just try it there, but just make sure that you're in desktop mode. So make sure that you have the desktop mode on your phone. On top of having a desktop mode on your phone, you want to make sure that you're using incognito too, even when you're on your phone. So you should use a Chrome extension and make sure that you're in desktop mode. So this is the part that I don't like to do, you guys, because I just hate remembering passwords, right? I hate having to re-enter them. So I want you guys to make sure that you're clearing your cookies. When I say clear your cookies, you want to make sure that, you know, all those different websites that once track you, you know, all of that stuff is clear. We don't want them to be able to, you know, track you or anything like that when you go into incognito mode. We don't want them to know what site you were once at. So I want you to clear all of your cookies. Now, usually too, like sometimes even when I use the, you know, if I do the shopping cart trick, I won't have to clear my cookies all the time. I can be able to do it even with my cookies on there, but this is if for some reason it's not working for you, you know, just to increase your chances, I want you to do these different things, right? Now, this is the last thing I really want you guys to make sure that you do too. You want to make sure you do not have any fraud alerts on your account. Well, it's one more thing after this. Make sure you guys do not have any fraud alerts on your account. If you have any fraud alerts, say if you would like do my inquiry removal before and you have some alerts on your account, you want to get all that stuff removed. If you once had like identity theft before, they're not going to most likely approve you, so I want you to make sure you remove the fraud alerts. Now keep this in our mind. Some people are like, oh my gosh, Rakita, somebody was trying to like steal my identity before. You know, somebody was actually, you know, applying for different credit cards and I had to put the fraud alerts on. Fraud alerts is different from actually locking your account. So when I say fraud alerts, it's just an alert that you want to have fraud. It's not helping, you know, you from stopping somebody else to try to get, you know, an inquiry on a credit report to actually get new credit. A lot on your credit reports is different than a fraud alert. So if you have problems, you know, you had fraud before, you're scared that somebody's trying to get different credit in your name, what I want you to do is I want to make sure that you guys are actually putting a lock on your account. So put a lock on your account and you'll be fine. So just make sure you have a lock on your account. Remember, these are just extra little tricks. You may not need any of this. You're like, Ricky, I already got that credit card, girl. Like, I don't need it. But if you don't have that credit card and, you know, you're having little problems, then make sure you're doing these different things. And you can call the credit bureaus and make sure that you don't have any fraud alerts on your account. A lot of times they're going to do a soft pull. Soft pull means that they just want to verify that it is you. They're not necessarily looking at your credit score. And when they do that soft pull too, that's just them to verify. But this is the last tip because this is very, very important. Listen in, you guys. The address that's on your Equifax credit report or on any of your credit reports, that's the address I want you to use. Make sure that you're using the address that's on your credit reports, and make sure that same information that you put into FactorTrust, that's that same information that you're going to put into, say if you're doing a Victoria's Secrets. I don't want you to make, you know, like, oh, I just moved yesterday, I'm going to put my new address. That address is not on your credit report, so you're not going to get that pop-up. Like, you got to make sure that that same information that you put into FactorTrust is that same information that you're going to carry over and you're going to put into like the shopping cart trick. And remember too, it's like over 50-60 credit cards you guys can do. Look down in the description and get your list, get your guide, and you'll be able to go ahead and get these credit cards. And if you ever have any questions, just call or text us. And I say us because it's more people onto my team. A lot of people call like, Rakita, I thought I was going to talk to you, but I have more people on my team. So just call or text us. Phone number is 833-RAKITA. So go ahead, call or text us, and we'll be happy to help you. And remember, you guys, follow the instructions to the T. Don't think, oh, I don't have to do this step. I'm not going to do it. It's very important. And FactorTrust is like one of the most important things. If you do not go to FactorTrust, you're most likely not going to be able to get that pop-up. So listen to me on that and have a great one.